Well, the NBA Finals are here, and LeBron's crying his way to another title. But we got some guys to talk about other than LeBron and their card prices. So you've got Tyler Herro on fire. You have Anthony Davis on fire. And we look at Tyler Herro, and I wanted to have a conversation because this one interests me a lot. A recent sale of a one-of-one Black Prism 9.5, $13,000, right? Black Prism, that's crazy. I mean, I think the Trae Young that we pulled sold for less than that.
6 or 7 or something.
Yeah. And then silvers are trending around, and they're probably up past that now, but silvers are trending around $1,200 in a PSA 10. Long term, is Tyler Herro a guy that you think people should invest in? Long term.
If he's a Steph caliber type of player, I would say yes. But that all depends on how much you like him, right? Like we always talk about if you feel like he has the ceiling of a Steph Curry, then absolutely, then now's a good time to buy him. But if not, if you're not that big of a believer in him, then these prices are, it's like any of these other guys that people are gambling on, like like a MPJ and anybody really, So
yeah, and Ziggy, what's up, Ziggy? Thanks for all the comments, man. We appreciate you putting in that work, man. NT RPA sold for $40K on eBay. I mean, we're getting
so
close
that's Luka's level,
right? That's what I'm saying.
When the season first started and he was blown up his sophomore year, that's how much Luka RPA's jumped from. They jumped from 15K to 40K. So we're talking about Tyler Herro being on Luka's. Now Luka's is now like a $200,000 RPA that we've seen, but it jumped from 15K over the last summer to the fall of 2019 being 40K. So Tyler Herro is on Luka's level now. But I understand the market is like, like people are spending more on
I'm not a big believer in Tyler Herro. I don't know. It's Jimmy. I mean, I don't know if it's going to always be Jimmy Butler's team, but right now it's Jimmy Butler's team. Jimmy Butler's rookie in 12-13 as well. At least his cards are. I don't know. I don't see it with Tyler Herro. I just don't see it. I feel like it's like we're in the moment in this hobby right now, and that is the only rookie really to collect that's currently playing, because I don't think Talon Horton-Tucker's playing. He may not even be on the roster. I mean, you have Kendrick Nunn, who didn't really show up much in the finals yet. I mean, obviously during the regular season he did. So I think collectors are like, well, Zion and Ja are not playing. I got something to buy. And I feel like you're getting a boost from that right now because it's literally the only game on.
No, that's definitely happening. That's definitely happening.
Sebastian was reading my mind. I'm like, can we just go back to Pokemon?
Yeah.
Like, $40,000 for a Tyler Herro RPA. You're out of
unheard of.
You're out of your mind. You are out of your mind. Somebody actually put a poor man's Klay Thompson. I think Klay Thompson.
doesn't
I think Klay Thompson's a better player. Klay Thompson has more championships. Granted, Klay Thompson a little older, been in the league longer. Just getting off an ACL injury. But
yeah, I don't see that comparison actually. I don't see it.
Klay Thompson has never even, his cards have never even got close to that level. Like, what can you get a Klay Thompson RPA for? $5,000 maybe? And that's like
maybe like 10.
I think it might be less than. It's
granted
fine.
those ones are numbered to $199.
$199.
Yeah,
it's a double
true.
rookie.
It might be like 5 to 10. Then in between there, I bet you, in between that
but,
range.
I mean, in the grand scheme of NBA players, you got to put him. You can't even put him in the Klay Thompson category yet.
Not yet.
He's flashier though.
He's
definitely flashier.
But
he's flashier.
He needs
Absolutely.
to play more. We're talking 1 year.
Yeah.
He wasn't even really starting the whole season.
Now I will say in Tyler Herro's defense, because like watching him play in these playoffs, he has been pretty spectacular for a rookie in his first year.
I'll say that. You want to put it in numbers? I'll say if you buy his cards right now, you have about a 5% of seeing an increase in the future.
Yeah.
You have a 95% of it decreasing and a 5% of it increasing. If I had to throw numbers out there, probably going to get blasted for that because he's in the finals. I get it. He's a good player. He can definitely ball out.
He's not the reason they're
No,
in the
you're not going to
finals,
get blasted because he has to, at this point, in order for these numbers to go up, he has to, like I said, he has to be a Steph Curry caliber type player where he has to win some MVPs. He has to win some championships. MVPs will be a start. Let's see if he can get there first. But obviously the what Doug was saying is right. It's the hype from being the only rookie left in the playoffs. Obviously, people are always looking for something to flip. So,
but you can probably go back and buy a Jimmy Butler RPA for a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So you look at that Miami Heat team, and you look at them, and you're like, is Tyler Herro the best player on their team? Tyler Herro might be the third best player on their team.
Yeah.
Why
is he commanding $40,000 for an RPA?
Yeah, and I think
Jimmy Butler's RPA is up there like that. He's up there like 20, 30.
I don't think it, but still, I mean,
He's
Jimmy Butler is a proven player in the league. But he's got Jimmy Butler. You got to put in the top 10 players in basketball right now.
But people do look at this. This is the thing too. We got to consider.
If
people look at his career thus far as well, where people we only have 1 year of data on Tyler Herro, so
Right.
people are gambling.
But are we looking at the data from Luka and saying, hey, look what Luka did and how much cards his went up his sophomore year. I'm going to get in right now the bottom floor of $40,000 to get into Tyler Herro because it's going to go up to $200,000. Is that the mindset that we have?
Yes,
yes, it is.
That is the
Yeah,
mindset.
No. He said no. You said
Well,
yes.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say is it's about that flip life, and I think
it's
what's
that flip
happening
life.
is that everybody herds towards one guy, which obviously makes the price go up and up and up, and it doesn't even matter their talent or level. It's just a monetary piece of paper that they're trying to make more money off of, and at some point it's going to crash down, and you don't want to be stuck holding it, right? So unless he comes out and he does perform and he becomes legend, and but that's just so far fetched.
I think he got 5% chance of it increasing.
Yeah,
5%.
Well, we're getting close on time, and
So
we
we're
still
going back
have
to Pokemon.
We still have topics. We have a whole quarterback topic that we're gonna have to blow through. So we won't spend a whole lot of time on Anthony Davis, but I wanted to point out that Anthony Davis's cards, they've been picked up being going up all year. I mean, if they win, I think he's hands down the Finals MVP, right? I mean,
easily. Yeah.
He's been killing it. I mean, he's been carrying LeBron on his back. He's been carrying the old man on his back. But yes, a recent NT RPA. Number to 25, so the parallel that year, because those were also same year as Jimmy Butler. They're number to 199 on the true RPA. 22,600, October 5th.
That is
Davis.
insane, bro.
And
that is
nuts.
actually insane. He's $20,000 cheaper than Tyler Herro. And that's an RPA.
You look at that, and again, blows my mind to say this, but that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Like on paper, you look at that, and I'm like, $20,000 is compared to a $40,000 card.
People like the unknown of Tyler Herro. That's what it is. They're gambling on the unknown.
But
it is. It's
because we got 10 years of AD and
Anthony
Kawhi
Davis is a generational
and Jimmy
player.
B already.
A generational player
Yeah.
with Anthony
He's
Davis.
a little
though.
injury prone. I mean, and he's also a big man, which typically don't tend to be the top sellers.
But he shoots.
And
He does shoot.
that's always been, that's what drives our hobby. It's the hype of the unknown of these rookies. And that's why we see Tyler Herro RPA, even as ridiculous as it is, $40K for a Tyler Herro RPA and $20,000 for a number to 25 RPA of Anthony Davis.
Well, I was
graded BGS 9.5, Jim.
Exactly. I was thinking about buying a base PSA silver, because one thing to keep in mind about the 12-13 Prism class is that the pop report is very, very low. So you look at Luka and you look at AD, and AD seems like a steal.